through a simple pirouette exercise to work on balance. But first, we're just gonna talk about where your legs and feet need to go in a simple pirouette in ballet. So you're starting in a fifth position, and your arms are in first. And you're going to open everything up at once. So you open your arms, open your foot out to tendu. And a lot of us wanna go straight side, and then we'll have this little bit of turn in. So depending on your turnout, you wanna make sure your heel is still rotated forward in your tendu, which means it might be a little bit in front of you. Then you're going to go to your fourth position, plie. Plie just means to bend. So you're gonna bend both knees equal amount. You're going to use your glutes and your lower abdominals to make sure you're really, really strong here. You're gonna push off your back foot and spring up. First, I'm just gonna do it on the flat foot. Spring up to retire devant. Your body will want to lean. That's what it wants to do. So you have to kind of fight it. Think of the top of your head going to the ceiling. And then our finish will be in a fifth position plie. So it goes open 1, 2, 4, and up to fifth. Now, once you feel good about that, doing it a couple times in a row, then you're going to go up to a releve, meaning you're gonna go up on your ball of your foot to fifth, up to your ball of your foot to fifth. So your arms opened, then you bring your right arm forward as your right leg goes back, and even just practicing that coordination, it's trickier than you think. So you're bringing forward and back. Then once you feel good about that, you can add on your retire to fifth, and then we'll add into the combination. And I'm gonna be taking you through a really simple, very common pirouette exercise that you can do in very little space to keep your muscles working and focusing on your ballet technique. So this is probably for a beginning to intermediate dancer, but as an advanced dancer, you can also use this one too to practice. So you're starting in fifth position, and you're going to tendu to fourth, and you're just gonna take a quarter turn. Now your focus is gonna be your balance up at the top and then a smooth landing on the way down. Tendu to fourth, quarter turn to fifth. Tendu to fourth, quarter turn to fifth. Tendu to fourth. Now in this fourth position, you want to make sure that your feet aren't too wide. You want to keep them closer together and making sure you have equal plie in both legs, that your hips are square, and that you're not going to use your hips to come up. You're just going to try to do as minimal movement as possible and come straight up and down. After you finish your 4 quarters, we're going to take a tendu to fourth, half to fifth, tendu to fourth, and half to fifth. Now your last 2 can be up to you. So you can do tendu fourth and single, or tendu fourth and balance, and try to hold it as long as you can. Tendu fourth, or you can continue with your half turns and do 2 more halves. So let's do the whole thing, and I will, for the last 2, do a balance and then a single, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu to fourth, quarter turn to fifth. 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 Half turn. Tendu, fourth, and half to fifth. Tendu, fourth, and a half to fifth. Last ones, you're gonna do a balance. Last one, tendu, fourth, and fifth. Finish down. So whichever side you just did with me, now just make sure you're even and do the other leg on your own time. And you can pick how long you want to balance. Challenge yourself, make it harder. If you balance longer, it's going to be harder. So take it upon yourself to use this exercise however you see fit. You can always add music to it or just do it in silence to really focus on your balance. Thank you so much.